Kakadosh, Boker Or. This is Parashat Tzav, which is going to be Shabbat HaGadol right before Pesach. The first word that we say every single morning is thank you. Yeah, Modeh ani lefanecha. We are called Yehudim. What are Jews? Hoda'ah. We acknowledge and we thank. Yehuda was because Leah came and she thanked Hashem. Right? That what? That she had an extra portion. That she fulfilled, right, what she had. So therefore, what happens is this word is the best part in our hearts. So if in the morning we come and we say Modani or Modani for a girl, and we are called Jews, Milashon Odah, that we come and we Apa Modet Hashem, now we're going to thank Hashem. So therefore, obviously, this is showing who we are. Judaism is based upon Hakarat HaTov. Hakarat HaTov means recognizing the good that somebody does for you and expressing those acts and expressing and saying thank you and showing that appreciation. In our parasha, we're going to read the Korban Todah, and it was already mentioned. There's going to be 4 different people, whether it's going to be the ones that go down to the sea, the ones in the deserts, the one in the jail, or the one that's sick. They have to give Todah. And the Tilim Kuf Zayin, it says, Yodul Adonai Chasto, Menifleotav Livnei Adam, V'yizbechu Zivchei Todah. They have to bring a Todah. So the question that we ask ourselves is, what is the word chasto, right, b'lashon yachid, and nifleotav is b'lashon rabim? Meaning, his chesed is individual. His chesed, we don't say chasadim, plural. But when we say v'nifleotav, his actions, that it is plural. Why? So the Sfat Emet comes and he says as follows, something beautiful. When a person is going to be modeh al chasto, when you come and you say thank you on the chesed of Hashem and the chesed HaGadol, right? Echad, right? That everyone sees that it's a miracle. You're mitragel to see also nifleotav. You become accustomed also to seeing all the other miracles that happen day by day and you don't even realize them. So therefore, when we come and we start saying thank you, you start realizing, you know what? I only said thank you on A, but really, Be'emet, I should be saying thank you on B, C, D, E, F, and continue going. And the Korban Todah, the mitzvah, is that we bring not only just an animal, we have to bring 40 loaves of bread. And we come and we bring, right, the Netziv is the one that asked this question, and he says, 1 second, the Korban Shlamim, you eat it 2 days and 1 night. So why is it that the Korban Todah, you have to eat it in 1 day and 1 night? Why is it they have to eat it so quickly? Like, what's the rush? Take an extra day. It's Kadashim Kalim. Take an extra day. So he comes and he says, the reason why is we wanted that everybody should be there. You're going to come and you're going to bring everybody. So it says in Netziv like this, listen carefully. There's 2 chalakim and thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu. There are 2 portions. Number 1, Yodula Hashem Chasto. When you're going to come, you're going to thank Him. But besides the thanking Him, Nifleotav Livnei Adam. You have to be Mefarsem Danes. You have to come and do Pirsum Enisa. You have to express the miracle. Publicize the miracle. Just like what we do on Chanukah. In order to come and thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu on all the different miracles. So because of that, the Torah comes and tells us that somebody that had a miracle, he has to bring the Korban Todah with the 40 breads. And you have to eat it in such a short time. Why? In order that everybody is going to come and you're going to be Mefarsem Danes. Everybody will see, wow, what a miracle. Look what happened exactly. So Derech HaMusar, the Imre Emet came and he said, Ne'echal liyom v'layla. He says, why is it liyom v'layla? For 1 day and 1 night instead of 2 days. Remember, Kadashim Kalim, we see it in Korbanot, should be eaten really in 2 days and 1 night. Why over here it's only 1 day and 1 night? So the Imre Emet comes and he says as follows. He says, Midei Yom, every single day, HaKadosh Baruch Hu does Nisim v'Niflaot, and they're new ones. So therefore, you cannot come and start saying something of what happened yesterday. He says, Lo yaniach mimenu aboker means every single day is a new day. So you have to thank Him again for the new day. You're going to thank Him again for everything that happened the next day. You don't know how many times people come, right, and they're living in a certain way. And all of a sudden something happens. And then the doctor comes and he says, wow, you should know, it was a miracle. They should have gone much long before. And all of a sudden you come and you open up your eyes and you say, wow, look how many miracles. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu does miracle after miracle every single day. Every single day we're going to have to thank Him. And that's why that's so important that we have to actually come. And the Shirat Hayam is written, Anariach al Gabe Levena. Right? What does that mean? I don't know if you ever saw in the Kriyat Yam Suf, in the Parashat of Az Yashim Moshe, in the Torah, everything is like blocks. Correct? Everything is blocks. On the Az Yashir Moshe, it's like it's you know what? Hold on one second. When you take a look, the entire Torah is written like this usually. Everything is like this. All of a sudden, Az Yashir Moshe, look how it's written on this side. You have here, it's going to be Ariach al Gabe Levana, which means that there's always going to be writing on top of other writing, and then there's empty spaces, but there's always going to be writing on writing, right? Like this. Why is it like that? So here he explains the reason why it's going to be Ariach al Gabe Levana, which means it's like a stone on top of a big stone. He says it's because it's like a binyan, it's like a building. He says the Shira is divided by different psukim, which are going to be on each other. In the Sifret Tzadikim, it's brought down that is a reason why, because Rav Aromi Kerlin used to say, I wanted to leave a few different things empty at the end. Why? יותר ממה שכתוב בכתב, כתוב בחלק הריק. He says you should know that whatever is written in the writing, there's much more written in that which is not written. Which means that in Shirat Yam is the same thing. Every time that we come and we thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu, what we are actually thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu, there's a lot more to it, and we just even don't see it. We come and we thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu, look at all the miracles, about how many missiles are coming and they're being shot down, and how many... But if you think about it, all you need one missile, and you could have 100 people, chas v'shalom, you know, and Baruch Hashem, it's a lot of injured, and I don't even think it was anybody that was actually killed, right? So once in a while, but that's thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because all you need one missile, that's all that you need, right? One missile coming by, and it takes down an entire block of buildings. It's something crazy. But we have to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu, because more than what's written here, there's much more which is not written. There's much more in the empty spaces than what there is in the spaces which is actually taken up. So he comes here and he says now, right, how much do we have to educate ourselves, right? That we're going to come and we're going to educate ourselves on all the miracles, right, that were happening, right? That a person actually has to come and realize and recognize, right, that really be'emet, right, start thanking Hashem. V'ilu finu ma leshira chayam. He says, "Ein anu maspikim leodot lach." We don't have the words to thank you and to express it. Why? Al ken avanim shepilat tabanu. Everything, our entire body is just coming and singing to you. And that's why he comes and he says, and he said in the name of the Bet Yisrael, that it should be the hoda'ah, right, 60%, v'bakasha 40%. He says you should know that whenever a person wants to know something, you should always thank Hashem 60% and ask 40%. And he says why? That's why we're going to come and we're going to say 6 times Hodu la Hashem and 4 times Ana Hashem Oshiana. Right? The 6 and the Hodu la Hashem Kitov, we're going to say it much more than what it is just Ana Hashem Oshiana. The Ana Hashem Oshiana is going to be 4 times. 2 times Ana Hashem Oshiana, 2 times Ana Hashem Atzlichana. But the Hodu la Hashem Kitov, that they come and they're going to say much more times. Especially Ashkenazim, because they read the first Hodu la Hashem Kitov Gozdo, they answer Hodu la Hashem. Then the next Yom HaNizah, Hodu la Hashem Kitov Gozdo. No, Hodu la Hashem. They continue saying always Hodu Hashem. They're thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You have to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu much more than what it is that you're actually asking from Hashem. And the more that we're going to thank Hashem, the more we recognize that this is our mission in life, to thank Him and to express His miracles. So there's 2 things. Number 1, thanking Him. And number 2, expressing His miracles. The expressing His miracles, that's why we have to eat the Korban Todah in such a small amount of time in order to say thank you. But not only thank you, to express those miracles. That way everyone would say, wow, He doesn't only do that to me. It actually also happened. How many times does a person come? It could be in a very small accident. It could happen in 2 seconds, and they just realize they were saved from a crazy thing. They have to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for everything that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us.